Welcome one more time to Cooking with Gloria. I'm Gloria, and today we are making a beef tacos that I know that you guys are going to love and enjoy. With my beef tacos, I'm gonna have a salad and I'm going to have a Mexican salsa. I can't wait to prepare these Mexican tacos. I hope that you guys could prepare them at home. They come out delicious. But first things first, my apron is on, my hands are clean, and I am ready to show you my ingredients. These are my ingredients. For my salsa, I have 2 tomatoes, 5 jalapeños, 3 garlic cloves, 2 tablespoons of chicken bouillon. For my salad, I have 3 limes, 1/4 of a cabbage, 1 tomato, half a white onion, cilantro, salt. For my beef chuck steaks, I have habanero seasoning, I have ground white pepper, garlic powder, paprika, onion salt. I am so ready to start with this recipe. I can't wait to taste these delicious tacos. So let's get started. I am going to start by mixing all my dry ingredients. I'm gonna add 1 teaspoon of each. This is half a teaspoon, but I'm actually adding 1 teaspoon of each condiment. This comes out so delicious. Okay. Once we have everything here, we're gonna mix completely, and then we're gonna add it to our meat. Okay, after we have mixed it completely, my meats are already rinsed and dried. What I'm going to is just sprinkle on the top, sprinkle all this on the top. My hands are very, very clean. I'm gonna rub it and flip it. Rub it and flip it. And I'm gonna do the same on the other side. We need to rub it very good. Even the sides, we need to rub everything so everything has that delicious flavor. You might be thinking that why am I adding habanero? Habanero gives it such a good flavor. It's not spicy or very hot, but it gives it such a delicious flavor. Okay, once we rub everything on it, what we're gonna do is just put it on our baking dish, which I have right here. We're gonna put it in here, let it rest for a couple of hours before we put it in the oven. So I'm gonna let it rest at least 3 hours. And I'm gonna cover it, put it in the refrigerator, and I'll see you in a little bit. It has rested for 3 hours. I am ready to put it in the oven for 350 Fahrenheit for 3 hours and a half. We're gonna put it in there, and we're only gonna flip it 1 time. So let's go put it in the oven, and I'll see you when I have to flip it so you can see how gorgeous this meat gets. See you in a little bit. I am going to rinse my tomatoes and my jalapeños. And I'm going to add them here so I could take them to the stove. I have rinsed my tomato, rinsed them very good. I'm just gonna cut them in half. The same I'm going to do with my jalapeños. If you do not like it too hot, just add 2 jalapeños. And I'm going to add just a little bit of water, just half. I don't want to cover them completely because I want to use the same water. And I am going to add my chicken bouillon and my 3 garlic cloves. And let's take it to the stove. See you over there. Okay. I'm gonna leave them here until it starts boiling, and then I'll come back and I'll show you how they look. I am ready to make my salad for my tacos. What I'm going to do is cut my cabbage in very thin slices. And I'll show you when I'm done. The same I'm going to do with my onion. I'm going to cut it in small pieces. It already started boiling. They're going to be here for at least 5 more minutes. All my veggies, my salad is ready to be put here. I'm gonna add everything together. And I'm going to add 3 limes. Of course that they are organic. They are coming from my yard. And they are very juicy. What I'm going to do, I'm just gonna add a little bit of salt. And I'm going to mix. Just to incorporate the lemon and everything that I have in here. My carne is still in the oven. Okay, this is ready. Let's taste it. This is delicious. Okay, I'm going to cover it and I'm going to put it in the refrigerator for at least 30 to 40 minutes. I'm going to cover it. The longer you have it covered and the longer you have it resting, the cabbage and everything will get that flavor of the lime. I mean, delicious. Everything is going to incorporate. It's going to taste fabulous. Okay, I'm going to reserve it and I can't wait for that meat to be ready. Okay, my tomatoes and my jalapeños are ready. I'm going to turn off the stove. Going to let them rest, or at least room temperature, before I start blending them. I am ready to blend my salsa. I'm gonna add my tomatoes and my jalapeños. Of course, that I'm not gonna forget my garlic cloves. And I am going to blend. Look how it looks. I like my salsas to be chunky, not too runny. But if you like yours a little bit runny, you could just add some of the juice that we have here. I'm gonna add just a little bit. Okay. And I am going to pour it here. And this is when you taste and make sure if it needs a little bit of salt. It's just perfect because remember that when we put it boiled, we added the chicken bouillon. So this is just fine the way it is. Let's put it aside and let's wait for our meat to be ready so we could start with our tacos. I want to show you how it looks. The meat has some juices, which is great. I'm gonna leave it covered until the meat is a little bit soft. This is how you're gonna check it. You're gonna put a knife inside and you're gonna just make sure that the meat is tender before we flip it. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna cover it one more time and I'm going to leave it here for another 20 minutes. I just wanna make sure that the meat is very tender before we flip it and just leave it uncovered. I'll see you back in a little bit. I am ready to flip, but I want to show you how it looks. Look how gorgeous this looks. It's been cooking in its own juices and it's very tender, and I am ready to flip. I'm gonna leave it uncovered so it starts to get nice and golden. I'll see you when this is ready. It should take about 15 more minutes before it's ready. It's already falling apart. Look at this. Look at this, how soft the meat it is. Wow. Okay, I'll see you in a little bit when I'm ready to prepare my tacos. I am ready to prepare my tacos. My comal is hot. I am ready to add my tortillas to start assembling my tacos. Look how soft this is. Look how soft the meat is. Okay, I'll see you in a little bit when I'm ready to taste these delicious tacos. My friends, I am done with these tacos. These are delicious. Look how delicious they are. I am ready to taste because this is the part I love, I enjoy, and I really love tasting my recipes. I'm gonna add a little bit of salsa and of course the lemon. Let's see how this came out. They look gorgeous. They look awesome and delicious. Excuse me. Delicious. The cabbage, the cabbage, tomato, lemon, this is, the taste, it's fabulous. I know that you and your family will love. I hope you could cook it at home, make it at home for your family, because this came out delicious. If you liked and loved my recipe, please don't forget to subscribe. Give me thumbs up. Share my video on social media. Don't forget to press the notification bell so whenever I make something new, a new recipe, yes, you are notified. Thank you so much for watching my video from start to end. Before I say goodbye, I wish you nothing but the best. Peace and love. And I'll stay enjoying my tacos. Bye-bye.